What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Saturday Night's Flashpoint. I'm going to try to go through missions relatively quick here, trying to get to power level 6. And so we've got a basic raid here for Mongrel. She'll get more influence that, to be fair, I don't care about all that much if we do it under low security. That said, I have no reason to generate a bunch of security on purpose, so we'll see how it goes. Ultimately, not going to do too much here. We've got a primarily combat squad here. Not going to bother the sniper rifle just yet until we get someone actually geared up more as a sniper. I am going to be investing in the barracks to hire more people, just to have a wider breadth of experience, but otherwise we're just trying to hurdle as fast as we can toward the last story mission left in the game. That said, they're going to keep adding more story content over the course of time, so that'll change a bit. Either way, remember, we are on our own dime. Let's make it profitable. We'll grab everything we can not nailed down, and we'll do what we can off that one. So 8 boxes here. We are against a corpse, so moderately powerful guards overall. Nothing too spicy just yet. Let's see. I'm just going to grab the boxes, then leave. So we'll kind of spread out. JTAC somewhere like here should be fine. I'm not actually worried about almost anything here, so I'm just going to pop things like Tactical Surge. I'm going to wait until AIM can throw down some more stuff herself. Let's see, I can delay farther. Let's have you pop this, and then we'll have AIM pop her own later. She needs moves more than everyone else does, so we'll kind of split the duties up. I want to do some more delays because I want Viking to go first and trigger Steamroll on everybody. So I'm going to run you out here and just go basically very loud because I think it's fine no matter what. I don't really care. Oh, I actually forgot. I did equip the sniper rifle here. I forgot that I did that. Okay. I didn't read at all. Yeah, I'm wearing this, so we've got long range, good damage. Crit chance is decent here, so odds are high. One shot, we get it. That's good. People gonna see me. Yep, that's fine. I got what I... Well, I would ideally like to clean up everyone efficiently, which means go for more long-range shots like this. I'm walking to the open. I think that's fine. I've got some recoil, but not too much. That should be a decent hit. It's a crit. Good job. All right, that's him done for the turn. I'm gonna have Reaper run out like this. We'll have AIM go for these kills. Need someone to knock down... Oop. I misclicked. I meant to press C. I pressed space. C would have been don't duck, but I hit space, which has confirmed the move. So that was a... It's okay. We'll have the damage, I promise. You only have 1 action point left, so let's go over here. Already off to a bad start. Multiple mistakes, but it should be fine. We'll have you yield, and then Void can go clean this up, no problem. I am honestly not worried about the combat here. We should be totally okay. That'll hopefully line up pretty well. I'm going to try to knock this guy down and then hit them both. Yep, that's perfect. Could have Iron Grip. Forgot to do that one as well. Let's pop that now. Plenty of tally from the guards hearing me, but now the guards are all dead. So we get a little bit of tally from corpses, but not that much overall. Alright, let's yield. Let's have Reaper go do some stuff. Let's pop Silence for move speed. I think there might be no guards in range, but I'm not certain, so I'll be a little cautious here. This spot should be fine. It looks like no one's over there, so that's good. That seems fine. Okay. I don't know what the impact paradox is, but we'll find out soon enough. Going through the camera is going to be the fastest way to do it, and I don't really want to generate a bunch of tally, so I'm going to jam kit you. And then you're going to run... Nah, we'll have the Vanguard-Sniper grab that, so I'm going to have you actually go over here. Yeah, it turns out when you waste all your action points crouch walking, you don't get very far. Okay, all fine stuff. Let's just keep running forward. We're going to find some guards pretty soon. Yep, there's one. That's fine. I'm just going to speed run this. We're at a point now, yes, everyone gets woken up because we have several corpses that got seen by cameras. But we're basically at a point now where gear-wise we're basically at endgame. And so we're at a point where we can kind of just speed run everything. At least in an open map like this where we have really, really good sight lines and we can kind of, you know, stop people no problem. It changes when it's a lot more convoluted. And it's sort of cobwebby, and they can get around you and stuff like that, but... Sorry, my throat is not clearing. There we go, finally, jeez. Okay, sorry about that. Various guards getting woken up. You're on the way here. Okay, fine, now I have hiccups, great. Really doing a great job with this one. Don't need to iron grip anymore, we'll just shoot here. That should be fine. That is recoup giving me action points, and I don't want to go all the way up in case there is a guard somewhere nearby that I want to shoot. Let's go to here. Okay, looks like we're fine. Just gonna keep walking forward. I'm not worried about where any of these guards are. We're just going for that. I'm gonna have aim run here so that we can use coordinated charge on a teammate. And then keep going. Again, Vanguard's gonna grab this stuff, but we can have the team kind of go this way. I think I'm just gonna stand here. I'm gonna get seen, but I don't really care. I could go here instead. I think it's actually probably slightly better. So there's my loot. Nice, we get another pistol mod. We get a probably high quality stealth armor. I don't know what the stats are, but it's probably going to be pretty decent. Hide you behind that box. It should be reasonable. And then you're going to go with these guys over to this side. That should be totally fine, actually. I think you can just stand here and it's going to be reasonable. We'll hop across that a little bit later, but considering where these walls are, I can't imagine the guard's going to come around this way towards me, so all the movement should be pretty safe. We get an escalation. Okay, more guards right there. That shouldn't be the end of the world. We'll have to see what it looks like, but for now it's fine. Camera's seeing me all the time. Turns out I might manage to get the high sec level and not get influence, which, to be fair, I don't really need influence on her. It would just put her in line, and I don't really want her to be in line, so I think you sniping is... you don't have the crit chance for it. Not really. This guy wakes up, you're going to be really sad. So I would need the other sniper buffs on, and I'm nowhere near the sniper. So we have to wait. We have to wait. You need to reload, so I really can't get much done here. I could have waited first in case you needed to shoot. You are heading towards us, but you're going to go up that way. Yep. Okay, you were never woken up. That's kind of funny. You're on the way up. Okay, we can deal with you. Let's keep waiting. Let's get the rest of the guards to have their turn. You're going towards me. That's not great. Okay, you were woken up as you spawned. Same for you. Okay. This is still pretty reasonable. I'm thinking I need to get really good fights as best I can. I don't really care about this camera, to be honest. I'm going to choose to stand here in cover. That seems pretty decent to me. I only have a line on one guy. Okay, what I'm going to do is J-tack around here. That will give my Vanguard space to work with, as well as my Cyber Sword. So I'm going to do a double yield. I'm going to have you look for a slash slide, which means basically run 1 AP forward and then slash slide this guy. That will pretty clearly be in range. I get seen by camera. I don't care. Put you here. That seems just fine. Good shred on the first hit. It's about 50-50, so we won our coin flip. And then this one will trigger Choppa and give me 2 action points. You matter. You're very real. You guys also matter and are real. How do I run this properly? I think we have to just, yeah, stand here, let them run past to a certain degree. That should be acceptable. Alright. Void should be in range of these two guys. But what I'm afraid of are the initiative rolls, where I think I need to be a little bit more cautious here. Let more of them run past me. Oh, I didn't get in. That's too bad. Okay, well, I'm going to spend 1 AP to go there. Take my loot. Another sniper scope. I think we'll take the reload, realistically. I think that's fine. We'll fight next turn. AR would have been stronger, but I, forgot that I switched my equipment around to investigate stuff, so a bit unfortunate there. I'm going to put you here. And again, we can let these guards all run. We'll figure out what the fight ends up being like, but I don't think taking this fight is correct. Yeah, you rolled an 18, but I think we are honestly just going to chill here. And, well, you know what? Here, let me use anticipation to get some crit chance on that guy. 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to be right here. It's fine. I don't want to go like that. We'll just end the turn. Similar here for Void. These kills are not guaranteed, nor is your initiative roll. And Viking rolled below these guys, so yeah, let's just keep being safe and yeah, just go somewhere a little bit more hidden like this. That seems fine. We can let most of them run past us. Reaper has 1,000,000 initiative. More guards being sent to where the gunfire was. Sure. We'll just skip all this. We know it's guards being sent. Let's go ahead and keep waiting. You got 1,000,000 initiative yourself. Off you go. Off you go. And the nice thing is they're all running past me for the most part. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. Yep, you're over there. You're over there. Okay. Well, I can use silence to run around pretty quickly. No, it's on cooldown, just kidding, I can't. It's fine though, I can still bypass everybody. So let's spend 1 AP getting to here. That should be cleanly out of earshot. We'll double check this by... Yep, we're fine. Let's see if I can get you right there. There, that might snap in, it'll be close. We'll see what happens. Nice. Okay, cool. We just straight up got a railgun. Cool. So we've now got a railgun in our employ. That's fun. Let's snap to there. We'll need Zasha to crouch, but she'll be fine. I'm going to have you wait. What I want you to do is to turn off this so that we can grab this no problem. Void's closer, so we'll have Void be the one to grab it. But in the meantime, you need to get to about here, and then you can run towards this box yourself. We are cleanly bypassing all the guards. We have not made any noise over here. They have no reason to turn around. There will be an escalation. Ah, you're going to trigger a sensor. It's not the end of the world. I'll get back out to around here. It'll be fine. So, sensor tripped. I could have crouched for it, but it's not a big deal. Let's run as fast as we can out this way. I think triggering the second sensor is fine. It's not going to be really any different. So I don't really mind. Off you go. At worst, I will have Viking bump your initiative to make sure you're safe. There you go. He's going first. It's not a problem. Let's run here, and if I have to support somebody, I will. But it should be no problem. We have one box left, and we're pretty much just fine. Your turn is over. There's Glasswalker for those two. I believe I'm one turn short, maybe two, of coordinated charge here. And so I'm not sure I can go everywhere I want to go, but with silence bumped here, you have good move speed. Okay, you're easily going to make it. With AP to spare, that's good. I could try to go for the last kill. This is a solid shotgun blueprint. Might have already had one. But you're not going to be in range to shoot anybody, so you can go there and extract. We'll have aim do... Well, let's see. Aim can get there with... Yeah, I've only got 2 AP. That shot's not worth it. Here, I will marker sight somebody, just in case it's going to matter. It shouldn't, though, because the other guy has marker sights. But off you go. I do have Tactical Surge, but I'm not in range for everybody here. So, plus a kill would be nice. Okay, basic guard. Look at the range here. I mean, this is what snipers are good for. Is this guy is, I mean, quite literally, yeah, 38 meters, which, I mean, to be honest, I can get, you know, a regular AR to, like, 30 without too much difficulty. That's like getting to here. But this is basically a guarantee. Coin flip to crit. If I crit, he gets one shot. Great. All right, we did it. There's my 8 loot boxes. There's my 8 kills for red cubes. I guess we'll take those. Out you go. Pretty quick. If you don't go for Matrix Host, you can get missions done pretty quickly. So there's number 1. As I push towards power level 6, I've seen conflicting reports from players on Discord whether or not the retirement storyline is at power level 6 or 7. If I don't get the retirement storyline, it's definitely going to be... I'm not going to say quite a slog, but there's nothing but proc gen up to PL7. I might start skipping ahead on some of the stuff and play off camera just to like rush toward the retirement storyline and play that in the Let's Play, because it'll be a lot of these over and over and over again, getting less power level permission. I think it'll be 0.04 instead of 0.05 for each proc gen. And again, there are no story missions left, so until we get to that. Either way, we'll investigate our new loot. We got a nice railgun. We got some armor. Let's go see what's in store. So if we look, we have a beautiful... We have 2 of these. And we have a beautiful new railgun. So, yeah. So railguns all fit a mold like this. They have fairly middling accuracy, to be honest. What they have is a very high amount of kinetic... well, yeah. Not quite sniper high, but like a high amount of kinetic. And a very high amount of pure damage. They also have a really, really solid amount of armor shred. Really only shotguns have more shred per bullet, I guess, and melee weapons. But you're basically a stun bat level of damage and a blade level of shred, or almost a shotgun level of shred, with ranges that are better than most ARs, but not quite as good as sniper rifles. Now, unlike sniper rifles, they do not get the gigantic crit damage buffs. And what that means basically is, with a sniper rifle, you are basically reliant on either someone else shredding for you, or getting some amount of ballistic as extra pure damage, and then that will give you enough damage that if you crit, you one-shot somebody. And if you're able to invest in crit chance, turns out, dealing, 3x, 4x damage out of a sniper rifle is really, really good, and it lets you kind of one-shot almost anything as long as you can deal with the armor in some way. Railguns don't come with crit. They're just innately target agnostic by having very, very good damage. And if we're not playing on Chrome, where enemies are already power level 10 and enemies are 1.2x health, this gun is going to do enough damage to pretty much one-shot anything it sees, and it's going to one-shot them at 35 meters without relying on crit chance. Now that said, if you build a sniper rifle, I'm not going to say properly, but if you build a sniper for high damage, you're going to stack crit chance everywhere you can, and that's going to be like 60% crit chance, kind of innately, which means you're pretty reliably going to get those one-shot crits. But if you're not going to play something so stealthily, keep in mind the noise radius also is rather close to the range itself, and so in this world, again, I'm not going to say that railguns are really better than snipers. Part of this is I've already like established my own play style with weapons that existed in the game. Railguns have been a really recent addition, and I've played for 8 months without railguns, and to be fair, without e-rifles as well. And so I've like learned a lot of play styles without these kinds of weapons. Other things to point out: magazine size is very large. Reload AP doesn't matter a ton because it's a little bit tough to get 7 shots out. I mentioned this before on one of the other railgun things. I think we had a blueprint or something, but. Yeah, regardless, I mean, this is definitely not, I wouldn't say, bad in any way. As long as you're going single target, the recoil doesn't matter. If you are going single target and you're one-shotting and you have to move between shots or anything, this recoil is going to be pretty painful. -10 on cover is kind of nice. That can help make sure you can land all your shots. But ultimately, yeah, this is a sort of one-stop shop gun where you will punch through hard targets, especially if it's like, if we ever do get like high-end boss enemies who are really, really, really tanky, and you actually care about shredding them and dealing high pure damage. But for regular guards, railguns are, it's almost overkill in the sense that for 3 action points, now this is not fair because the eagle sight is modded, but like if we contrast, right, the eagle sight is in green and red, and the eagle sight, right, has 3 bullets of 46 pure damage per target, which is the same pure damage, and 3 bullets of 143 ballistic damage pure target, which is, well, just better than the ballistic damage per hit here. The shred is 27% per target, which, by the way, or per bullet, which is going to beat up with the 6% the shred. Now, the thing I don't have is the range, right? The railgun shoots at 35. This only shoots at 30. That can matter a little bit, but realistically, in most cases, I will just, now again, the unfair point here is the AR is modded. I have a 7 mod AR here, or I guess it's the 3 mod AR here. This is the crafted one, the non-crafted one rather. So I guess what I could do is remove the mods. There, that's going to be a bit more of a fair comparison there, and do the comparison again. It's like, okay, well, again, the AR is in green. It is 74 accurate at full auto. It is going to do functionally more damage per target in full auto. I have to make it for the, to be fair, now 9 meter range difference. That is not trivial, don't get me wrong. 11 meter range difference. That is not trivial. That is almost 3 action points of moving every single time. And if I have to divert from my path to do that, that's meaningful. But I still feel like it's really hard to really outdo an assault rifle. Just in general, it's just, they're really, really good. Other thing to bring up is we got this Apex Lattice, which is a level 6 stealth armor with 4 initiative, 5 move speed, as much armor as my starting stuff, and some solid HP and wound res, which not going to say no to, means I can sell 1 more of my light suits here, since I've got 1 more armor I can just simply replace. Here's the steel core again. I guess I said I was going to look at this, right? So let's see, which one's actually better, do we think? The X core is in green. It has even worse initiative, but it's got a 4th protection point, so you're even more shred resilient. To be fair, though, I think ballistic protection means more than kinetic protection, just in general. So I would probably take the, instead of taking 20 damage, I take 12, which means I would probably take the steel core and suffer through less downside here, which means this guy is getting sold. Like, legitimately, I think it's inferior. I'll hold on to it for now, but likely not going to use it. We can do some equipping, though. Let's switch back to the assault rifle. Let's put the mods back on as well. Oh, I didn't realize I actually was getting, okay, that's cool, that's better. Didn't realize I was getting actually these improvements here. So let's see. Yeah, I can get 4 max, but I can get 8 accuracy here, so that's obviously the superior one. Let's sort by gear level real quick and do the rest of the replacements as needed. This is fine where this is. Let's save this as AR2 before I forget. This is AR pistol 2. Let's go here. We can do more upgrades here. This blackout lattice is not as good as the Apex lattice. Let's replace this. Let's put on better mods here as well, which is going to be... Oh, I have 4 of these already. I've actually got all of them. That's actually huge. This is fine where this is. Let's save this as AR pistol 3 as we improve range. And we can see that I'm now at 28 optimal, which is a small improvement if I recall correctly. We can go here and you can replace this scope as well with a superior one. And go right there. And we can save this as AR sword. Let me find you. No, it's a silenced AR sword. Where are you? Where are you? Am I griefing? Did I go over it? Nope, here it is. Okay, that's a solid look here. Means I have too many of a bunch of other stuff, but whatever. 7 hits 20. I said I was going to respec and get the extra point. I'm going to do that now. And the extra point meaning I'm not going to take cooldown and rewind. And I'm going to redo it, so let's respec. Let's go there first. Let's cap out Tactical Surge, as I know I want to do. Let's cap out Steamroll, which I know I want to do. Let's take these points here in Rewind. Let's take the stuff I care about in Atomic Stutter. And then with my last 4 points, I'm going to go here. I do want the last point in AoE here, but yeah, I'm feeling like this looks pretty good. The one weirdness is definitely with Downer. There's going to be like a dead level where I do like have 1 point to spend, then I can finally grab Downer. I think, if I recall correctly anyway. Either way, whatever. If you're willing to respec, it's totally fine like this. Bunch of 1-point wonders I'm happy about. These 4 are 1-pointers. I'm capping out these 3. I have mid-investment in these 2, which I think is pretty correct. Happy with that overall. Alright, there's that part being done. Let's see. I have a blueprint somewhere, right? Yeah, I got this Hammerstock CQ. I got the... Is this the same thing that I just got? The Impact Paradox? Is that the same weapon? I don't remember. Let's sort down. Yes, okay, so I have a blueprint for the same weapon I already have. Got it. If I wanted to craft it, though, we could look at what kind of mods I already have. I also have way too many sniper rifles, of course. But if I wanted to craft the Impact Paradox, I've got a good number of extra things I could run. So I've got, let's see, yeah, I can run Sniper Body Mods, by the way. So there's, let's see, what does it take? I think it takes Sniper Body. It takes an Ion Bat. What's the best one? Let's try to find out. We've got these 4 options. We have damage and shred, more damage and more shred. We've got pure damage and more ammo. Oh no, sorry, more in an AO in a full auto. Probably see that for an E rifle. We've got even more damage, more shred. So we can stack a bunch here. Could throw on one of the scopes. I'm thinking crit damage might be really worth it. I'm thinking accuracy is not bad, but I'm kind of want the crit damage. Oh, it's incompatible. Okay, so it's lying to me. Wait, no, maybe it's not. Hold on. It says like, I don't know. It says incompatible, and yet it's allowed me to put it on. I'm not sure. Oh, they're incompatible because I already put one on, I think, is what it's saying. That would make sense to me. Or it's, I'm lying to you. Ultimately, if I could do this, it would look something like this. Cost these amount of money, 100% chance for intrinsics. These all say they're mostly sniper stuff. I don't have, unfortunately, the other intrinsics I could put on here. I'm not going to actually craft this, but this is what it would look like. Let me check one thing, actually, before I forget, which is what mods are actually open here. And yeah, okay, so you do, in fact, put on a sniper body mod, a sniper scope, which I don't have a spare one, and one of these very large number of batteries I've already looted from the game itself. But at least something like this would be like a relatively equipped sniper rifle, or railgun, where I get even more ballistic. I have really, really good shred. I'm adding, for funsies, that's actually funny, you can add 1 reload size on the sniper rifle. That's kind of cute. Or I can add crit, which is probably the better option, I'll be honest. The fact that they take crit mods is actually a pretty big deal, because I think you really do want to run this, because if you're going to run this kind of weapon, right, it counts as a long-range gun, and because it counts as a long-range gun, it's going to work with a lot of the, and it's also a single-shot weapon. So because of those things, it's going to work with a lot of sniper rifle traits and with a lot of sniper rifle talents. And that's going to lend itself towards you getting a lot of crit chance. And so I'm thinking you almost certainly want to run scopes that give crit damage. Right, we've got a couple here. We've got 30 on this one. And body mods that give crit damage, which is another 20 here. So you can get to 2.0 crit pretty easily, which I'm pretty sure you just want to do every time. Okay, cool. Good to know. That's what we're at. Obviously, take the Eagle Sight back. I still feel stronger, but totally fine here. All right, that's the setup on that. Okay, fine. Next thing up is, yeah, we're going to go do the Infiltrate and Download, and it gives the guy some influence. Let's go ahead and let time tick forward as a result. I'm going to keep upgrading for my barracks and whatnot, try to get a better base overall. Sleep in, hack the hosts, and download the file set. It's taken months to extract the keys to this encrypted knock list, but if it contains what we think it does, it's going to be big. Your wire must have gone deep. It isn't easy to keep a Trojan like that alive so long, but the hole is closed now, so they can't find it. Everyone has spies everywhere, from the street on up. The Brave Star informants won't have anywhere to hide if we can get their assignment details. But my wire ghost wasn't able to get the files off the Brave Star network. They're scattered inside the network of an exposed location. I will pay for any file of the set you're able to download. Last mile pickup, we can do that for you. Infiltrate and download. The Drive Spike affair, it is on this map. It is with a red host. We are up against Brave Star. It's a 4 download, so it's going to be worth quite a bit. We're going to give him a crap ton of influence. He'll be front of the line. Try to bump Rook prototypes if we can. Puppet Master is available, which is good news. I'm going to try to get her out of the trainer. Well, let's see. I'm going to leave her in the trainer, because we're not going to run any... Well, we're going to run this mission as well. What am I thinking about time? What do I want to do time-wise? I guess it's... I want to let people detox. How long do I have until this mission's actually due? Yeah, 11 days. I need to run that mission, I need to run this mission, and I need to be running it before you are in the convo in 7 days. That's fine, though. That allows me to run a couple of detoxes here. Let's send you, and let's send you. I'm going to go play time forward, because we should be okay. So, exposure limit break for you. You're making addict worse. That's unfortunate, but yeah, minus death res, minus mission pay is what it is. Let's keep moving time forward. Great. Scrubber is ready to be upgraded soon. That's just fine with me. Barracks, let's keep going for upgrades here. We do have an open bench slot, but I'm going to wait a little bit first. Cold storage is going to be the upgrade here as well when I get the chance. Still need some scrubbing to be done. That's going to be in 3 days. No big deal. Let's go ahead and bleed off some stress here again because I can. Might as well. Or some heat, I should say. You influence limit broke. I could Puppet Master you, and if I do that, I would bump Ricksham Drip and Fade Light Blades. That seems correct to me, since you're upgrading 2 services that I care about. And so, yes, let's go ahead and Puppet Master you. Great. So if we look at how he's doing now, yeah, they've been upgraded a little bit. So we can say, hey, what do you sell now? Let's go check. We now have a second blade here. So we go from the Rio Edge to the Night Song Edge. 2 accuracy, 20 damage, 1 shred, more ammo in the weapon itself. Kind of fun. In terms of items, let's go ahead and switch back to the sorting. Bimmer, there you are. And we got some new stuff, right? So by upgrading his street drugs, right, we had, I think, these 2 before. We now got Cramshot and Caltraxia. Those were on the upgrade. We had, was it Midnight Glimmer? Yeah, we had Midnight Glimmer. We then got Elysium Drops, which is a move point for this the next 3 turns. Melee accuracy and evasion. So 3 charges and the next 3 turns. And it, by the way, costs 0 AP. So, hey, as long as you're down spending 35k per mission, which, I mean, at this point, not that expensive. Missions pay $1 million. Whoever your melee character is has +1 move point permanently, right? For 12 turns. Guess what? That's forever. And 15 melee accuracy. So, yep, 35k per mission. They are full power for 12 turns. Seems good. Other option is Lotus Dust, so it's a slightly stronger hack juice, skip ice reactions, matrix AP, plus IO, plus jamming duration. Seems pretty solid. So yeah, we could definitely mainline these for a while if we wanted to. I should pop Co-Conspire before I forget, but right now this guy is busy with a proc gen. Oh, sorry, with this thing, so that's not going to happen for a little bit. Anyway, let's keep detoxing and doing whatever tasks are needed. Legwork. Let's see. I mean, you have no reason to be in the trainer. We should kick her out because she's not going to get any more XP anymore. That's not going to happen. Let's go see who wants to run the legwork here. Everyone else is going to be essentially busy. I'm going to leave everyone else in the trainer in there still because they're going to gain XP on the other stuff we're doing. Yeah. You are in for 2 days, and yeah, I'm going to watch you on this. Need one of your mercs on a legwork. Under the table suppliers trying to dry up on me. Running Hovertruck Empire ain't cheap. The Megacorp source slips me spare parts and flight authorizations under the table all the time. So you've been busy a long time. Just need to keep status quo. They think I'm just some podunk ward smuggler. They don't know who I run with, who would not be pleased if I stopped flying. You can help them realize the error of their ways. And so we can scare them with mindset, which I think is totally fine. Digital lean sounds good. You're not doing very much anyway. Be easy to blackmail them over the illegal dealings with you, and that would be counterproductive. I'll dredge up some other sins, and then we'll tighten the noose. Good folder of blackmail is going to work. Let's see. I only have one mission ready, and I need to generate at least 0.05 per mission. Okay, here's a... Ooh, you know what? This should be enough. Okay, so I need to hop you out of the trainer. Oh, darn it. Okay, so the timing's really awkward here, because I want to run this mission and this mission to get to PL6, and then have this one only pop once I've leveled up. Which means that, unfortunately, these two, either I don't detox or they're not going in the mission. I want full power here, so I'm going to take them out of the detox. Mistakes were made, it is what it is. What we're going to do is run this mission here. We, of course, need the hacker this time around, so we're going to kick aim out, and we're going to put Magpie in. I'm going to swap you in for a different setup here. I'm actually going to have you use the sniper rifle. So I need you to unequip... No, I'm not going to give her the minus move speed stuff. I'm going to leave these where they are. What I'm going to do is take my hacker, who I just scrolled past. I'm going to give you the sniper rifle, which is nicely kitted out. I need to give you a pistol. I'm going to give you this one. That seems decent enough. I can give you one of the better grips on it as well. That seems fine. I'm going to give you an armor. I think this one is acceptable. You're not going to get seen that much anyway. It should be fine. I'm going to save this as silenced sniper pistol. So now we have a sniper set up for her. We sort by highest gear, and these are the 4. You're hanging out in the background. That's totally fine. This is the team. Before I go, let me use leverages. Let's field coordination. Let's height booster. And what am I looking for here? I'm going to try to add something else. Foul chip seems okay. I think devices is what I want to go for here. I think devices are worth knocking down. It could be just annoying enough. As for the hacking station, I'm going to buy Matrix Snoop as it is, so these don't matter too much to me. Yeah, looks like I don't need any of these, so I'm just going to... Well, I'll burn this anyway, only because I'm sitting on max tokens as it is. But the goal is going to be, let's run this mission. We've got our team. I'm going to buy Matrix Snoop. It's pretty expensive, but it's fine. We've maxed out everything that I care about. That's wonderful. Prep our mercs. Here are our mercs. Your deck's a little injured, but it's fine. This is our team. Let's go for mission 2. I know we spent like 20 minutes in the base, but it is what it is. All right, so welcome to Border Crossing. We're still on Chrome, power level close to 6. And I'm feeling like, let's see, we have a host here and a host here. We have to need to extract at least one file. I'm going to guess the extract's going to be either up here or down this way. We've got, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes that are pretty... I mean, you're kind of out of the way, but there's 3 that are... Or what? These 4 are clearly en route. I'm going to put JTAC somewhere around... Actually, like, around here, legitimately. Because this guy's behind a wall. He's going to be hard to kill otherwise. I'm going to wait on Strike Zone. I need Void to do some of the big buffs here. So, there's Tactical Surge. Delay, Yield. Void hits Coordinator Charge on the team. We can now go out pretty fast. We get one guy way over there. Let's leverage and knock down the devices. Let's skip the camera moves. I don't care. Great. Let's go figure out what we can do. Yeah, this guy's in a really awkward spot. We have to go pretty far to get line of sight on him. I might... Yeah, wow. He's like so far away. It's impossible. This guy is just barely visible because he's standing on a pipe. We can see his head. He's probably going to count as full cover. Yeah, we can double check that by walking up and seeing what happens. This guy hears the gunfire, which sucks. Are you full cover? Yes, but my accuracy buffs are so high it's still kind of playable. I think realistically though, the best play is let's just go... Oh, I don't have any melee... I don't have any melee characters because I got rid of that. Alright. Then I'm just going to Iron Grip on a marker sites. We're just going to go for it. Despite hard cover, I have 96 to hit. Okay, he's got armor. It's okay though. That looked decent. No longer surprised? Sure. Want to run right up here, of course. Okay, there's a guard. Ooh. And it's a drone. It's a drone with very high HP and very high armor. Okay, understood. That is relevant. Right, and of course I attacked without JTAC on. My pistoling is actually ass here. I'd have to go all the way here to get line of sight. But I kind of want to shoot from where I have line of sight is the thing. I guess I could run up here and it's kind of acceptable, but not great. I'm not going to shoot, of course. That would be horrible. I don't think I want to run for this box then run back. I want to be close to the host. So I think I am just going to run all the way forward like this and just stand still, and it's got to be fine. I think that's okay. I think it's okay. Let's hope I'm not wrong about that. Ah, they have several drones. They have another S-Class Baraka. So they got you right here, and they've got this guy over here. All right, yep. Power level 10 Brave Star. They've got real characters. Anyway, you're the best runner, so you're going to pop silence and go run around and grab this box. That looks fine. Let's turn off... There we go. Turn off snapping and go here. Okay, nice. Nice, yep. Another, I think it's a pistol barrel mod. This is probably a mod as well. This is a blueprint for an actual sniper rifle. Still, looks pretty good. This is... I don't know what that's two, actually. I don't have every item name memorized. Shocking, I know. Okay, so I have two thoughts here. So one is I could play really aggro and just shoot this guy. And that would let me stun him and then keep going. But... And by doing so, that would actually also allow me to make forward progress. The downside is this guy's going to report the gunfire, and we're going to have people run towards us. Which, you know, not ideal. So do I want to do this? I have good crit chance. I have a good chance at shredding. Viking can go for a stun. But again, you guys are going to hear the gunfire. I think I don't want to waste the action point, so I'm just going to go for it. We get a pretty good crit. We get a shred. I could have anticipated first to get more crit chance. That would have been better. I made a mistake. Also could have gone up for the atomic stutter first to lower the armor by more. That would have also been a good choice that I didn't make. So, you know, a bit of griefing. A little bit of griefing. Just going to run up here and stun and shoot once. And the fact that this guy's getting tally on us, I don't really care enough. You can report gunfire. They're going to run towards me. It is what it is. You're stunned. You're not going to report me. In fact, what I could do now is not get an escalation and just walk forward and shoot once. The goal here being a little bit of damage. I mean, his armor's not even that high. Now we crit. We actually got to land downer, so now we got those debuffs as well, which is more crit villain and minus evasion. This guy might choose to investigate gunfire. He is not. He will report it, though. And that's these three being sent, because they heard gunfire 3 times. That's including, of course, the drone. So we gotta be careful about that one. It's fine, though. With the guy walking away, he... Actually, you know what's funny? If I just waited, he would have walked out of earshot range, and we would have none of this happening. So, mistake on my end. But we get rid of this drone. Let's let these guys walk towards us at this point. The void being in the open is not ideal, I would say. I also, well, let's see. If you run at me, yeah, this guy's getting spotted for sure. I think Reaper's fine. I think you can wait where you are, but we need Void to move. I think he might have to end his turn. Because even being there... Nah, there's barrels in the way. I think you can stand here and it's fine. Yeah, let's stand here. That should be acceptable. They're going to run towards here where the gunfire was. Maybe here. I think you heard Void, right? Void shot from there. I guess we'll just see where they go. No reason to run my hacker up yet. Let's just get info. You are on the way. You woke up somebody to be suspicious, which makes total sense. And you are running down that way, which actually clears the top spot pretty nicely. You're just patrolling. You're killable, though. You are on the way towards the high ground, which is expected. And then you're probably going to the same... Okay, you're going there. Interesting. Well, the fact that I can bypass you two for now is good news. They're going over here. I think I want to move more than reload right now. I want to make sure I'm safe. So, yeah, let's go here, which is quite comfortable. Allows you to end your turn. Magpie would get seen running over, which is not ideal. Let's go for a delay here. What can you do? You can shoot these guys, but do I want to? I don't have any more stuns left. And if I... So, here's the weird spot that I'm in. If I rewind to get Strike Zone down, which is pretty worthwhile, if I do that, I'm missing out on one set of shots here. Let's see. Are you armored? You are. Yeah. So the problem is even these guys are all kind of armored. And so I kind of have to fight loud to kill them effectively. Can I get my initiative to be likely good? Actually, yes. So because Glasswalker's coming on this turn, we can kind of play way too loud. Yeah, you're at 14. I'm thinking we're skipping strike zone. We're just going to shoot. And we'll just get really good damage, and it should be fine. I'm likely to steamer by killing the star forward. Yep, there we go. This guy is... Yep, thanks to... I believe, did Downer pop? Yeah, I have 2 charges of Downer, so Downer popped. So I got more crit villain and more minus evasion. That's why I like this, is it helps you chew through hard targets like this. And would you believe it? It just took two sets of attacks from the AR, and they're both gone. Thank you, having 3x crit damage. If you didn't know, it's really good. I can't get line of sight easily in this guy. These are not... I mean, these exist, but they're not great. I don't think I want to shoot you. That seems incorrect. We're going to escalate no matter what. So does it matter? I'm not in range. I kind of want to shoot. That actually kind of sucks. So the reason to shoot is all I'm going to do is create more tally, and it doesn't really matter. They're all heading towards me anyway. So I think let's just go for it. That damage is bad. It is what it is. And now Magpie is going to go try to hack. Am I afraid of these guys? No, because I'm going first. Although, I might want to run for that one first, because that's going to be much safer for me. Where I'm clearly behind cover. This guy's going on 14. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be obnoxious and weird. I'm gonna go here first and then turn back for this one. Only because I don't think I'm allowed to stand here, and it's too risky for me. It's a lot of doubling back though. I don't like that. Okay, my team still goes first. I can go into Overwatch. Nah, screw it. We're going full YOLO. It should be fine. I'm sure, there we go. Trying to get the game to let me get 2 AP left. I think she will jump in. Yep, there we go. All right, Matrix Host 1. Here's the host. It's rather small, to be honest. There's really not much to look at, actually. Let's see. I'm going to skip Hardshell. I will overclock, spoof, scapegoat, load all the normal stuff. Scan for neighbors, and let's see. AP over connection. Go here. This should be playable, actually. Let's see. Use a program, steal, exit. Damage to Cyberdeck and Hacker is not a huge deal. I will go this way. Program loading and exit have to be gotten rid of, so let's get rid of on exit. Okay, we need download, so I'm going to go left here. I'm thinking I'm going to just null-op this, and that'll be all I have to do. Because I'm going to run myself anyway to get overclock back. So go here. Actually, there's so little going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25 AP. This is going to cost me 4. I don't need to do anything special. We can just do this and save everything else. There's list 1. Downloading. One of the pieces is now ours. There's more to find. Here's part 2. What's yours is mine. Pay data downloaded. Great, looking pretty good. And then again, I don't care about taking these devices off. I could look. I don't care about that. We're not anywhere near this stuff anymore. These fences almost matter, but not really, so I just don't care. I'll just disconnect. Don't have any AP left. That's pretty normal. We get Glasswalker to pop. We can go run her forward towards the next host. I will have to rewind. I got to remember to do that. Matrix High Alert is a really unfortunate protocol. I don't know what it does exactly, but it sounds like it's bad. I'm going to run you up here. You're a little bit low on action points. That's going to be a bit of a problem. You see me. Oh, you don't quite see me. That's kind of nice. Let's go fight from somewhere around here. Let's shoot you once. We get the crit. We get the shred. It's going to make the follow-ups a lot nicer. I am not in look-ahead range. I should jam kit to keep something down for a bit longer. Remainder of turn on this. Let's go kill this camera. Basically, I have 1 spare AP anyway, so I'm going to pistol shot here, so might as well take the freebie. That's your turn done. You're close enough to the box that you can grab it. I need to rewind before I forget. Cool. Nice weapon mod. I don't know what it's to. Probably an E-rifle. Let's rewind you. There we go. Magpie's going soon. Kind of like that. Then I'm going to try to put you in range with 3 AP. That's looking pretty much impossible. That's okay, though. I think going here is acceptable. We'll shoot the pistol. I'm in cover, so I'm not worried about where the guards are going. You're dead. Yep. Great. Let's get Magpie somewhere safer. I don't quite make it, unfortunately. I don't have enough move speed buffs. So, unfortunately, I don't get to go where I want. But what I'm going to do is grab this loot box and then go back around. Nice. We got another armor blueprint. I mean, or sorry, just a, yeah, it is a blueprint, actually. So we are basically swimming in money now. We have a ton of blueprints to sell. We are just obscenely rich now. It's, if I actually sell the blueprints, I've been like not selling them. And I should really, you know, change that. You can wait and see where these guys go. Sec AI in your ear. Sec AI in your ear. You're going to find corpses? No, not quite. Okay. Well, we're going to have Glasswalker pop. I think killing you is worth... Let's see. Do I have... I do have Recoup up. I haven't been critting enough. So this is likely to recoup. I have a better than equal chance of getting it. Let's just shoot. Okay, didn't crit. Unfortunate. Reload and get past the gate. He heard me. I don't really care. Your initiative roll's not as good as mine. It's no big deal. We're also going to pop Glasswalker, so we're totally going first. The reinforcements are arriving. Sure, very reasonable, but at this point we're in a pretty good spot. I don't believe I have a second exit. I think I have just the one up top. Oh, I do have two, actually. I don't want to go back, though. It's like... I could run around for these boxes, but, like, I don't care. We're already functionally super, super rich. So let's go here. Let's shoot. Nice crit. Nice shred. Good job. You do not have steamroll backup, so... Let's just generate less tally at this point and just go for this here. That looks fine. I'm already spotted. I'm not going to get anything new going on. We'll just shoot you a bunch. Great. Nice job. Good crit. You can wait. Magpie can go start the hack. This will probably not slink in. Actually, it might. It'll be close. Great. All right, we're in there. And let's just load everything. Who cares? I should probably just get in the habit of moving attack over one, since I never load it as default. Either way, tally, then connection use, move forward. It's going to be annoying. Let's see. Use a program, steals, unload an action. Yeah, let's just get rid of him. Get rid of you. Scan forward. Let's load other deceptions that we can kind of get rid of it easily. Let's see. Tally's most important. AP's next, I think. Tally, AP, then connection health. That's fine. Scan forward. Okay. 2 passes. No big deal. AP. What's here? Actually, damn, I have to get rid of this. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I didn't have to. I didn't have to because I had 1 charge here. I griefed. Oh, well. Let's see what you are. AP cost is not the end of the world. I'm going to... I don't need deception you either. I'm just going to go here. Null up. There we go. We got part 3. Paid it in the hopper. Let's keep going. Part 4. Always done in style. We stole what we came to steal. Entire farmland in hand. Dusty's going to be pleased. Let's get you out of there. Take the rest. I have 7 AP left, so I've got to stop right now. I don't even have the AP to do other stuff, so I'm going to wait for this turn. It's fine. If I hadn't screwed up, it would have been a little bit cleaner. Still wouldn't have gotten to the last spot, but would have been cleaner. Let's go ahead and delay, see what these guys do. As we have just a million initiatives, we have to hit delay a bunch. You're walking over. You are getting closer to us. You're going there, sure. And then we're gonna skip you as well. So that's why I teleport. I hit escape. Yeah, it did the fast forwarding because I wanted it to. I'm gonna have you reload, and yeah, the team is gonna play for this. Let's see. Yeah. Do I care about being back there? Am I worried? No, I'm not worried. You can stand there. It's fine. Let's have Void try to run for this box. I think I can do it. Grab this box and come back. I think is going to be acceptable. Gonna leave this one up. Gonna leave this one up. I think it's fine, but... Okay, more reinforcements. Still probably not a problem. This is going to be a tactical surge turn, if I recall correctly. It's turn 5. Yeah, okay. More random garbage. I don't care. I think you are a little bit dangerous where you are. I'm going to move you back to here. This should relatively be safe. Alright, so that part's done. I don't actually need pacify, so I'm just going to walk by it again. Null up this stuff. Didn't kill everything. That's unfortunate. Deception you. Alright, we're good. Take my downloads, and we're done. So you are going to run... Actually, I'm going to have you just do a firm wait. Because I want Viking to pop Tactical Surge with the whole team. That way she cleanly gets onto the exit. I'm going to run you... I think I should be safe. I think I'm not going to get close enough. And at worst, I can always turn around and go for a stun or something. This probably won't snap, but we'll find out. Right there. It's close. This might snap, actually. Cool. Alright, you get another nice, decent scope. And looks like we get just into the exit. If you, so you can see, like, if I pull forward, I go this far. If you move your cursor to, like, roughly around here, you can get a little bit more distance. And so, if you're like, I can't quite make it, with your last AP remaining, you can get, like, an eighth of a step, basically. Alright, my entire team clearly makes it out with this initiative, so... no concerns really whatsoever. You're out. This guy's going to walk up. Are you going to stop me? I'm pretty sure you will not. You're going to hunt, but are you going to find anything? The answer is no. I'm over here on the roof. Alright, I don't care if you can see me. We're going to exit by turn 16. No problem at all. We're done within 5. And that's with two Matrix hosts to download. Just because they're small hosts, but still. Pretty chill. Gonna gain another 0.5 power level. We snagged every part of the valuable file set. Well done. We got 1.2 million. And on Chrome, we get, what, 20% less from missions. And things cost 1.5x. Solid 70 XP for that. We gain a bunch of cool stuff here. A lot of mods. Decent number of blueprints we can sell. Cool stuff. It means that once our workers are available again, like going Command HQ4, for example, which needs scrubbing, I can start really just power upgrading all of our stuff here. So I'm not going to run this mission. I am going to level my people up. Let's start with the hacker. I have a point to spare. I can either go into Trunk Patch, or I can start going into Scapegoat Second Charge, so I can block even more escalations. Or QSec Tally on Death. I think I will tank... let's see, actually. Specifically, the level pacing is 18, 19, and then 20 is a 2-pointer. So I am going to go here. And it means I have to leave Trunk Patch till 21, but it allows me to hit really, really clean breakpoints, which I think is correct. You can get a point in the Vanguard-Sniper. I need to wait for one more point to get this. Okay, that's fine. But 0 AP is kind of nice for that. You're going to move up towards Scapegoat. I don't really need you, to be honest. You're like the third understudy. You're really not that useful, but whatever. Alright, so it is time now for the basic little baby CPU spike. I've got the coordinates of a Werner Braun quantum relay, prime target for spiking the CPU. Wonderful stuff. Let's use our hacking station to get some leverage onto it. Basically, we'll just take some IO. That should be decent. We can throw some files in, because why not? It should be decent enough here. And then it's an orange host. It should be pretty chill. Shaduk's going to get some influence, which is cool. We're going to go prep you. We'll swap your loadout for the hacking one. Oh, I can't, because we've sold the stuff she was going to be using, I guess. Yep, she doesn't have the armor anymore. Okay. Let's move things around then and say, hey, by the way, you still should be holding blue juice. You still should be holding turco juice. Let's say this is a new hacker lineup. Oh, I can't even. Huh, I can't even delete it. Alright, whatever. Not the end of the world. You're holding juice, it's fine. See, you can't deal with stuff where the gear doesn't use anymore, which, sure, okay. Anyway, you can start the mission. Yeah, hacker save and let's go. That should bring us to PL6, which will make our missions more useful. They'll pay more, they'll give more XP, all the fun stuff. You know what to do. Jack in and get cutting. We walk in. He's probably going to be a small host again. It, in fact, is. There's only so many layouts here, unfortunately. What's interesting is, so somebody else posted screenshots of the stuff they were doing in the Discord, and they ran like a pretty simple power level 3, like normal CPU spike. It was like a gigantic thing with like a bunch of interesting stuff on it. But they were playing on normal difficulty. They didn't have a power level inflation. So I'm wondering if it's like, if you inflate your power level, the system gets confused and doesn't know what to include. I couldn't tell you, but I am looking forward to the day I get big hosts in these missions because they're more enjoyable. Gotta load stuff here. I've got to drop this as well. Okay. We'll go AP over tally. Program loading is skippable. 2 passes here. We can figure it out. Matrix AP, then go here, then go here. CPU is right below me. So we go. We hit null op. We blocked all 4, so we know we killed everything. Easy spike. Digital destruction. And let's go take more loot by, yeah, walking right here. We scan what we got, exit and download. Okay. There's those. Let's move up. Let's go here. AP, then tally, then program loading is maybe skippable. What of everything is just fine with me. Download any action, so we get rid of everything. I'm at 3 AP, so I have to wait. I'll take these downloads next time. There's these. And I'm just going to walk here and null op. Oh, I still have to scan, actually. Alright. Well, we got what we came for. CPU's been spiked. Mission complete. Easy stuff. So when we start seeing bigger hosts, I'll be happy to show them off. In fact, I could... You know what? I forgot. I actually can do that already. So there's us. Cool. Nothing too special. We should get PL6. If we're not... Okay, we're PL6, which means anything we accept will be spicier. But... Okay, let me actually... I need to move time forward because I have a bunch of buildings to finish building. And that's actually kind of important. So... I can't always go for the soft underbelly. I have reliable intel on a hardened target who needs to go down over at the K milieu. This is giving me more and more trouble. It won't be an easy hit. They'll be surrounded by their soldiers, and they are going to aim to take you out. Should expect a stand-up fight when we get close to the target. They won't retreat. We'll consider the work. Kill hardened target. Great. So that's going to be a fun one. It's a very open map. It's going to be really good for the sniper rifles, actually. Solid 1.4 million base pay with another 400k if I get a bunch of kills. Sure. Yep. Sounds fun. I'm going to hope that the retirement storyline is, in fact, on PL6, not PL7. But because I said I wanted to show off larger hosts, I'm going to go ahead and go here. As far as I can tell, this just says how large is the host itself. So we're going to go find a quote-unquote Chrome hacking mission. Our deep scans turned up another vulnerable data host. If we hit it, we could scrape some major pay data off it before they have a chance to shut us down. Quick hit on the matrix could be the boost and revenue we need right now. So I'm going to run that so I can kind of show you what a large host actually looks like. Also... I'm going to try to get these buildings underway so I can actually do more base upgrades. Underworld Hub higher doesn't need to happen. I do actually want to go bump the nanofab. I want to go build an armor crafting bench and start slamming together the plus AP armors and see what we can get out of it. Counter intel I need to go up at some point, but need to bump the cold storage to have that happen. We're still installing cooling on that one. Command HQ just needs nano scrubbing to have that go well. Barracks I can keep trying to upgrade, but I guess I'm at max tasks, so... Alright, we're busy on that. I have no hacking station tokens. I do have efficiency grind. And so what can I put in here? Do I want anything on this? I might want the 100 IO. So I'm going to go efficiency grind. Take the 100 IO here. Make that a little bit easier. Fire host escapade. It's going to be, you know, take downloads yourself here. That's fine. Headers not arrived. Don't need to handbrake that one. Here's you. You're fine. Let's... I'm not running with nuke. I could at some point go for that, but for now I'm okay. Terminal has matrix cords plugged in for the target matrix relay. I'm ready to steal some pay data. And of course, after you download whatever pay data you can get, head for the exit and get out of there. Someone on the team will pick you up. You know what to do. And go and hunt that pay data. Okay. So, this should be a larger host. And it is. There we go. Nice. We get a more interesting kind of situation. I believe this is a passive. Yep, so it's on every time, even if I have to reconnect. Load everything. Well, I have to go to the right, obviously. And at this point, I mean, it is a 7-turn hack, but it's also against a red. If I reconnect, I mean, on turn 6, I can reconnect and it's fine. So, theoretically, I can wait and come back out of this, and it's, like, not that bad. So, what are we thinking here? I still kind of want to block AP more than connection health for now. We see downloads already. Let's start investigating them. Damage cyber deck. Cool. The traps are docile then. If you download a file. Got it. There's the beginning. Do I want to go up or down? I'm going to go up. I can maybe skip these nodes entirely. That's going to be slightly more efficient. Oh, I forgot. Shoot. I needed to load this while I was over here because there's 2 actives here. I'm going to say... Is it Tally or AP? I'm going to block Tally first. We're getting a lot of connection damage, which is a little bit scary, but for now it's okay. We load passive. We have AP, then connection use every time. We've got 1 active. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's knock you out. Traps are still docile. That's good news. What's the docile? Or what's the thing? If you load a program, I have to drop this anyway. Let's go ahead and scan while we're here. We get 1 download. And then this has active ice, which means I need to load something, so I will disarm here. Because I'll need to load a program at some point. So first turn is good. Didn't need the IO yet. I might never, actually, as it turns out. Take our downloads. I need active ice disruption, and this looks pretty good going forward. 10 damage cyber deck. Wow, we keep getting docile ice. It's kind of nice. Load a program is skippable. Take our downloads. This is going to be the first annoying and spicy one. I can scan from the outside, though. We see the traps. I expect both traps to not be a problem, so let's go. Unload on any action. Damage to me on any action, not that bad. Take... they're both... Crap. Okay, I've just got to null up this. They were both take any action, which I didn't expect. Alright, found the CPU, though. So it's time for... yeah, another null op, essentially, right away. Bam. How'd we do? Destroyed them all, looks like. So there we go. We're sec level 3. We can spike. Alright, we can go up here and get more done. So we got anti-passive. What are the traps? The traps are docile. Exit, exit, download. Okay, we'll just go in order. I need to load more. Got it. We scan from the outside because that one got RNG revealed. We get to see what's there. Exit, load a program, download. Okay, we're chilling. Exit the node. We're not going to load any programs. Okay. So in order to get to this side, we have to go through this, which means we have to knock down all the ice, which means destroy them. This is a spot where I wish I had bought Nuke 2. I would rather nuke the null op to make the entire space a little bit easier to deal with. But ultimately, it is what it is. We're just going to null op. This might have been incorrect, but it's looking like our pathing is going to be alright after all. But yeah, I realistically should have had space for nuke on this deck. And it was a mistake. Do I care about tally more than AP? Honestly, I have so many turns. Let's just block as many escalations as possible. I can scan and then walk safely. Download any action. Okay, well, we can be efficient. Stop here. End the turn. Download. And download. And these are mine. We scan for the neighbors. We need to get rid of basically everything. So we have anti-trap, active, and passive are all going to be needed. We go here. Any action, use a program. Okay, those are gone. When you use an anti-trap, the other trap won't spring. They will wait, which is nice. I think that's good. Take our extra downloads. We go here. We have no extra scanning to do. Have to hope it's relatively docile. Damage to any action. Wow, we got 0 redirectors. We got just completely docile traps here the entire host. That's actually really fortunate. Finally getting some source code. You cannot get source code anywhere but downloads here. So if you want high-end, like some of the really, really high-end hacking programs, you actually have to go for hacking missions like this, either in Meat Space or the solo hacks, because they will provide you... they provide you the ability to craft your own hacking programs, which are going to be really nice. Either way, though, we are done. We got it done in 3 turns. We got through a lot of download nodes. A lot of them are actually quite full, which is cool. They ended up being pretty valuable. And it still only took about like 5 minutes. So we can scrape... We scraped all the pay data. Your files belong to us. Then what I sent to do, stole everything I can. Well played. Let's get you out of there. Get a little bit of power level. Yeah, 0.02. So yeah, we get 0.04 for ProcGen Meat Space missions. We get a good number of files. We get a good number of blueprints. We get a crap ton of accounts. We got a lot of accounts, which we can use to feed influence to a wire ghost if needed. We can go investigate what that source code was for. So we can just also craft some of these. So mint that, no problem. Let's mint this one. Let's go here. Mint that. This looks fine. There we go. That seems okay to me. But yeah, so source code, right? Oh, there we go. They're named after the program. So yeah, Dragline is a really, really cool program, actually. I only have one piece of it. I've got to find F2 and F3. But Dragline is a really cool passive program. So what a passive program is you actually have to load the program. You have to eat the IO the turn you load it, and then it permanently eats IO, or sorry, it permanently eats memory until it's unloaded. Similar to how like decoy works. The cool thing about it though is this is plus duration on devices you hack from the Matrix, which is really cool, really powerful. Of course, our good friend already has that trait, and so she's, you know, in a pretty good spot anyway. She's ready for Hyperbreak, which is cool. But yeah, she's already plus what is it, +2 turns jamming already here, so she's already like really, really good at it, but it's still good stuff overall. Anyway, what's next for us? This is going to be due in 7 days, and it's combat required. What I'm going to go for is have you repair your cyber deck then. We go here, we say start repair, 67k, 1 day, not a big deal. Off you go. Let's see. I would like to detox people. This is due in 7 days. So let's start detoxing people, because I've got time. You're busy. You can detox. You can detox. And I guess you, even though you're still kind of useless, I don't really need you, but whatever. You're going to keep you here for now. This will pop that. We're still busy on tasks. Let's keep moving forward then. One of my key assets is stranded and trapped behind enemy lines. Locate the asset, exfiltrate, and bring them home. I've got one stranded. I need your help fast. Things went to hell in a second, and my asset is pinned down. Enemy patrols are crawling all over the place. Do you have any support in the area? None at all. Their position is too far into K-Millia territory to fight them out, which is where your team comes in. You can get my asset quickly, quietly, enough not to blow the position, then make a fighting retreat and extract. Leave the tactics and exfil up to us. Maybe you'd pull off this in time. Exfiltration is on the way. Thankfully, I've got a good amount of time here. It looks like it's 9 days away, so I can finish the detox. But exfiltration is fun. It's a twist on the boosted VIP thing, where they spawn on your team in somewhere like across the map. And now, thankfully, I'm doing a bunch of AP printing, so it's not a really big problem for me. But you have to like make sure they can get out safely, which, you know, you got to like navigate some stuff sometimes. I still need a level on the Vanguard-Sniper, so yeah, we're basically sitting on money, hoping to upgrade our stuff. That's done-ish. I still need cooling, or, sorry, nano-scrubbing for this to go well. I want an armor bench, but I have to get more scrubbing to make that happen, so I'm still waiting here. Barracks finally can upgrade this because I'm not full on tasks. Command HQ, when I get the scrubbing, I can upgrade it. What else do I gotta go for? I guess I can make the trainer better. Why not? I'm full on tasks now. Storage has to wait for the nano-scrubber to be done. We can let time tick forward. There's that done. I'm on some legwork for now. That seems okay as well. Influence limit break. Yeah, high priority. Great. You're going to pay for more provisions? Yeah, I don't... Well, I can trade in favors when I get... There we go. We bump Syndicate merch that you have a permanent upgrade. Slightly better for me. Want to make sure I use tokens on you. Actually, I'm already capped on that. Let's boost legwork. Can't afford to miss. Trade NBS cubes. I can't trade for gold cubes until I get to level 5 on my building, so we don't have everything that I need. We did, though, boost the legwork to 100%, which is good. We have a battle strike at some point against Los Zagalas. That's fine. I think it's time to start hiring more mercs just for funsies. That seems reasonable to me. I can also generate more contacts as well, which is fine. I'm trying to think if there's any like pacing I care about. I think I kind of want to wait until everyone else who matters has finished the limit breaks and like done the Puppet Master stuff. I'm not sure, but I think for now we'll let the detoxes go through and figure it out later. Puppet Master is down, unfortunately. We can bump Generous. We have a lot of favors. The only thing I care about is Rook prototypes, which means I'm pretty willing to trade favors and look for it. Street guns is not what I care about. High priority is not what I care about. If I bump Generous, I mean, he pays more for stuff, which is cool. If I bump street guns, it will be capped out and thus not be an option in future limit breaks, which maybe the superior option, to be honest. Even though I don't need this. I don't need the mission pay or the account pay either, so I think we just do that. And now you have... yeah, it's now in yellow, so it's one less option to bump. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna like move forward till the detoxes are done. Not the only one they've been dealing with. We get favors and influence for Bastille, which is great because getting getting favors with her is how we get to send 5 people on a mission. So pretty happy with that one. Still busy on tasks. Hype limit break is in. I guess we'll just take reaction. I really want to get loyalty to 60. It's too bad. Is what it is. We'll give you the move speed though. I could try to craft something, I suppose. But what would I even want to craft? I don't really need more sniper rifles. I could build a second sniper. I don't really need to. I don't really want to build this E-rifle because I don't want it. I could build an SMG. That would be an okay secondary. I don't really need those either, though. Like, I don't really need any of these. Nor do I really need money. I could have been, to be fair, I should have gone for the Scrubber to 7 and the HQ to 4 sooner. Like, when you start getting through on PL5 and you start getting all these drops, you are swimming in money, and so getting a 4th simultaneous task and bumping your base is probably worthwhile. Alrighty, this is almost done. I'm going to actually wait until it's done so that I can do multiple upgrades at once. There we go, that's done. I'm going to now bump this up. I'm going to bump this up. And I'm going to also try to keep the Scrubber going. So I'm going to start... Oh, no, I can't start cooling because I'm busy on tasks. When this is done, I can, though. Doing 24 hours is not a big deal. I guess there's really no rush in this one. So, okay. Next episode's going to be these guys back-to-back. Doghouse game, which is going to be a kill hardened target, which is going to be a lot of money. Boston Strike's going to be up next, which is going to be a exfiltrate somebody. We're getting the exact 20 influence we need to put him in line, which is good. If I could spend more points on Puppet Master, I would, but obviously it doesn't exist. Let's go get our team ready, and then that's going to be us stopping. So Magpie is going to leave. We're going to put... I mean, we could put her in anyway. You know what? Okay. Let's go ahead and hire somebody, because I said I was going to. Let's do it now. We're going to locate a new merc, require space in the barracks. Let's hire a main class sniper. We've put in a call for a new sniper. What did you find? I worked the network and got a bite. This one stepped right out of the shadows of the street. Clearly, Warren has been underground for a while. Quick introduction. My name is Warren. I'll be waiting for your call. Keep in mind, the people who end up down here, willing to join a Cybernite's crew, they've got baggage, bad blood, someone hunting them. No one makes it this far into the shadows without a tattered record. New recruit Warren is ready for your review in the roster. Okay, cool. We've got space in the barracks. Warren White here. Been out of the game for a while, but I'm still the best shot you're ever going to find. He is from Fire Team Shadow Wolf. Used to work for Night Horizon. Competitive shooter. Says if he doesn't kill at least one person, he's going to gain stress, but that's fine. One kill is not that hard. Bunch of free long-range accuracy, which is pretty good for, you know, solid stuff there. By the way, can't work legwork with Ultratech. He's a deserter of Ultratech. He is he's unwilling to work any job for or against them, by the way. So careful that he's going to like be unavailable on some missions. Also hates Night Horizon and will revel in a chance to harm their interests. Fair enough there. Yep, was deployed by Ultratech in one of the first assaults on Night Horizon in 2220. Yeah, so sorry, hates them, not a friend of them. Got it. Let's do the dialogue here. You were hiding from something? I've been staying low for a decade. I'm a high-ranking deserter, and if Ultratech got a whiff of my scent, they'd be looking for me and the others who deserted with me. You deserted with others and they didn't hunt you back? We picked our moment to desert well. I don't know where you were in 2220, but this city was on fire with the siege of Night Horizon Megacorp. My special ops unit was one of the first to go in. It was hell. What started as a raid turned into an all-out war for 6 days. In the end, there were 4 of us left, and we deserted together. In the complete mess of the siege, we were written off as MIA or dead with the rest of our fire team. So you were there when the Megacorps took Night Horizon down. Our part, and the utter destruction of my team, was all played out by the end of the first night. We didn't stick around for the executions, the looting, and the vultures carving up Night Horizon's corpse. When the global corporate court revoked their corporate mandate, it was an open season. No laws protected them and their citizens, and the other protected them or their citizens, and the other megacorps took no mercy. GCC kept the report on Night Horizon confidential and never released the cause for revoking their mandate. But the rumors say that one of the 7 artificial consciousnesses, was inside the megacorp. They never told us grunts on the ground either. We just died for their confidential orders. I heard it said that there was an AC controlling one of the primary shareholders like a puppet. A lot of rumors pointed back to the Harbor Island A12. Right, I've heard those too. That they were doing experiments embedding the embers of one of the ACs into humans out on the island. Or maybe it was simpler. Brave Star and some of the other rivals falsified evidence as an excuse to wipe Night Horizon out. We'll probably never know, but it was real. Whatever the threat was, it was real. The Megacorps went in on full war footing, rather. Wow, I cannot read. And Night Horizon met us at their territory line, ready to fight to the death. So you're back from the dead, back from a long retirement, and looking for a crew. What makes you worth picking up? We can give him an extra trait. We could say he's a sleuth, good at legworks. We could say he's even better at snipers, which, I mean, to be honest, is a pretty obvious choice for me. Or we could say he can ignore a little bit of recoil and he's calm. I'm going to say, yeah, let's keep stacking sniper rifle accuracy. I like to keep my enemies far away or dead, or even better, both. In our line of work, that can be the difference between a score and a disaster. What do you think? One more question, though. You said you were... there were other deserts from Ultratech and that you all knew each other. There were 4 of us survivors from Fire Team Shadow Wolf when we split our separate ways. We knew if we deserted together, our odds of staying out of sight were way worse. We lost one of our number to the years. The other one headed out west, San Francisco Radiation Zone. So one other survivor is still in New Boston. And it's going to be a headhunter, a freelance headhunter who now sells combat drugs. We've got a wire ghost or a gunrunner on long-range weaponry. So we can get the long-range weaponry via the Underworld hub. Of course, we can get it from this one as well, but it's up to our options. I don't believe this wire ghost has any unique traits, but I'll double check because I don't think I've hired the guy before. He's made a place for himself as a Matrix in the Matrix as a wire ghost. Every Spec Ops team needs a digital breacher. Rika was the best. It's the only reason any of us made it out of Night Horizon, the hit alive. Famous for their drone swarms. It's hard to imagine that hard to imagine the drone hell they brought down on us. Private word, what do you think? Well, everyone's got a checkered past. Welcome to the team. Let me headshot a few targets that are slowing up your heist, and you won't regret bringing me on. Okay, cool. Let's go check his contact here. See if we can find him. It's not you. Rika. Okay, so it has like the completely normal stuff here. Yeah, cybernetics and programs. Yeah, not terribly special, but again, as part of the Night Horizon Siege. A better one probably would have been get the guy who comes with long-range weaponry, but I hadn't got the guy before, so I was curious what his tags were. Anyway, let's do some quick training here. Do the respec. Let's go into Skull Shot and Rapid Ready. I will probably consider taking JTAC Strike Zone, but let's first go through Hit Streak into Nest. Let's take a bunch of the Nest damage here. I think we'll take... Yeah, I don't care about 25 Stealth Crit and 2 Recoil. That's less important to me. I am going to go for +1 charge, though, so I can Nest a lot. Also going to go for Empty Lung here. Get a bunch of long-range accuracy move speed along the way. But Empty Lung lets me move without... we'll just go here and really play for it. So we've already capped out, but we got what we wanted, which is I can get 3 AP, I can reload the gun, and I can constantly nest at people, and that should be decent. I can grab more later, but for now this is fine. I'm going to swap you in for the sniper loadout, which is this. Looks decent enough. I'll take off the silencer at some point, but... yeah, that means our squad for this mission is going to be this. And then I guess before I forget, let's go ahead and just spend the time getting rid of all the silencers. Let's sort by highest gear to make sure it's just easy to get through everybody. In fact, before I forget, I will also put on the barrel mods that are useful. So there's the last silencer. Wait, sorry, this one as well. Okay, so anyone who could be silenced or unsilenced is unsilenced. Let's go ahead and put on these barrel mods here. So, oh, we got a better one here as well. I didn't even realize I got this one. That's, wow, 28 meters. That's a lot. Yeah, so the Hexadriver Accelerator for you seems decent. I'll give you one as well. Here you go, buddy. For the Cybernite, grab an acceptable one with the Ultra Heavy Barrel. And then you just don't have one. I don't really care. It's fine. It is what it is. This will be the team. This is the mission. It's combat required. It's kind of open season here. I would like to spend a point if I can. Yeah, minus armor for 2 turns. Seems really good for killing hardened targets. That seems great. And yeah, this will be the team for the next mission. These silencers are baked on. Can't do any better than this one. But that will be sometime in the future. So, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.